Right then, hello and welcome back to ToCA Touring Car Championship, about to get ready for round 16 of the 1997 series, as we are at Knockhill for race number 2. We're going to end qualifying and start at the back, so let's see if everyone lines up for race 2.
A pretty awful session there for the new Renault driver, and he's going to be up against it at the start. Yep,
so again, another Audi lockout for the front row with Biela and Bincliffe. Plato starts third, Thompson, Rydell, Leslie, Tarquini, John Cleland, Burt, Harvey, Radicic, Reed, Warwick, Hoy and Watts. In 15th, I'm starting at the very back.
And now, let's join the second race of the day.
Indeed. Right, it's going to be another easy victory. No touring car bowling again, because the track is too narrow and too short. And there's too much runoff as well with the gravel traps. So we're just gunning for the fastest lap time and for an easy victory. Simple as that, really. Just going to cut the corner into turn 1. There's nothing to say that we can't. Get out the way, please. Right, they've all gone off at the start. Oh, and the car unstable. There we go. And another glorious sunny day at the Knockhill circuit. It's almost rear-end everybody. Plato's moved himself up into second place. And he will stay second once I get past the leader. Push the Audi off. Oh, he didn't go off. Bloody hell. Well, we'll try again. Push the Audi off. So he's gone onto the grass. We'll push the Audi off up here as well. Nice one. And there we go. A Renault 1-2 once again. So I'm just going to pass Plato for the lead. And I'm going to see if I can actually lap him this time. I mean, we will take the lead immediately, like now. So from 16th on the grid to the lead in 2 laps. Not bad going. And a lap time of a 53.72. We can do a lot better than that. We had a 46 last time. If the car behaves and allows me to, without spinning or acting weird. Nope, gonna go wide. Of course. Again, I mentioned this for race number 1. At times it feels like the brakes just don't work. You slam on the brakes and nothing happens. The car doesn't slow down or anything. Well, a new fastest lap of 51.79. .05 slower. Starting at lap 6, 30 laps to go. I knew that was going to happen. So if I could just cut a little bit of the grass, but it took too much. Again, how the hell I got into the 46-second bracket last time? Well, partly helped by the Peugeot at the hairpin, but... Lap 7. Oh, for God's sake. See, just a little tiny input into the corner, and the rear end just completely spins and flips. My biggest pet peeve about this game is just a weird, stupid handling character. Again, there. Why did the car just suddenly dive to one direction? It's bloody stupid. It's so inconsistent with how the grip levels act on this game. Okay, we will get it into the 46-second bracket at some point. Close to it, at any rate. Well, the Peugeot did kind of help there. But this is definitely going to be in the 40s. Almost a 46, 47.25. Nope, and I get a sodden, bloody, stupid car. Okie dokie, 26 laps to go. There's this little gaggle of cars we had to contend with last time. I think we lapped them about 3 times in total. Get away. Take the sodden way. They all went off, the Ford Vauxhall and the Nissan. Go on, you can go off as well for the giggles. See, that's what makes this race, or the two races here at Knockhill, so incredibly easy. They brake way too early for that hairpin. And again, because of the tighter, twistier nature of Knockhill, the AI are so slow around here. That's how I was able to get first place from starting 16th. Within, what, 2 laps? It's just really, really easy around here. If you lose around this track, then there's something wrong with your controller. But, yeah, it's just really, really easy. I mean, the amount of times I spun in race number 1, and I still won by... Speaking of which, again, see that? That is what I hate the most about this sodding game. That was like 1% of steering input, and the car's like, oh, I'm going to do a complete spin. Pisses me off when it keeps doing that. But anyway, yeah, this race at Knockhill, the 2 races at Knockhill, so incredibly easy. Oh, don't spin again. Absolute tosser, get a move on. If there's any representative from Codemasters who watches the crap that I create, please remake the first and second ToCA games, or even the third as well. Have the, you know, the top 3 ToCA games that came out on the PlayStation. Remake them. You know, we need a proper touring car game again. It's been way too long. You know, in a couple of years' time, it's going to be 30 years since this game was released. I would be incredibly pleased if they made another ToCA touring car game, especially if they did it like a career mode, like Formula 1 career. Like 1999 to whatever it was, 04, 05, whatever. And, you know, you had a career. You started in, say, 1997 and worked your way up through the BTC era. And then worked your way up to the more modern era. So you've got the whole plethora, and you could have like the support package in there as well, like the Mini Coopers or the Renault Clios, the Formula 4s, or Ginetta Juniors even. That would be fantastic. We don't need any more Formula 1 games. They're boring. Even hardcore bloody fans of the sport keep saying how boring the games are, and they're getting worse apparently. So please, make another touring car game. Stop with the Formula 1. They're all the same game, they're just slightly reskinned. And then you charge 59 quid for a reskinned bloody game from a couple of years ago. It's... Ugh. Maybe they will now, because, I mean, BTCC, the official YouTube channel of the BTCC, are now showing the entire race meeting globally on their live stream, including all the support races, the 3 touring car races, everything. So maybe that'll garner enough interest globally that Codemasters will think, oh, we'll finally make another touring car game just to shut everybody up. I don't know. I don't know. I hope they do, though, because we are well overdue for another BTCC title era game, you know. It would be very, very nice. And then I could play a touring car game that doesn't rely on a broken mod for GTR 2. That would make me incredibly happy. Will it happen? Will it hell? Come on, get out the way. See, the gravel trap slows them down too much. I mean, what would be a good genre of racing game? Well, they've got the European, the FIA European Truck Racing. Maybe they can make the British Truck Racing Championship. Or, oh, I don't know. Maybe they could have a racing game which is sponsored or primarily focuses on the racing series that is governed by the BARC, or the British Auto Racing Club. That would be so friggin' amazing. They would have like the Caterham Sports and the Caterham 7s, and you would have, you know, little Formula Vs, the Civic Cup, and they would have Dave Goddard doing, you know, the game commentary. Whereas this game, you got Tiff Needell, you would have the voice of the BARC, Dave Goddard, doing the commentary for a BARC licensed game, where you work your way up through, say, the Fiesta Junior category, and work your way up to, I don't know, the Ford Car 24-hour race at Brands Hatch, or Snetterton. And you could take part in, well, the British Truck Racing Championship is part of the BARC as well. So, I mean, you would have, like, the trucks going to Pembury and this, that, and the other. That would be so cool. But no, everyone decides to go, oh, we'll just make another Formula 1 game. Why? Formula 1's so frigging boring. The cars sound like crap. Nothing changes. You know the top 4 that are going to dominate the championship anyway. Make something different. Something that's going to garner the attention of everybody instead of, you know, here is Formula 1 25. What's different about it? Nothing since 2022. It's just a reskin of the cars. Oh, for God's sake. The last Formula 1 game I actually enjoyed was... oh, Christ. F1 2012 wasn't too bad. But the F1 game that I really thoroughly enjoyed the most was F1 2000 on the PlayStation. Yeah, it lags to hell, but it's so much fun. And it's always hilarious to hear within 5 laps of every Grand Prix is, there's been a retirement, it's Jenson Button. It's like, well, yeah, that's true to life. And they actually had safety cars. The AI used to blow their engines. And yeah, it was good. It was a really good game. I can't remember which F1 game had the single lap qualifying. I think that was 2004? I think. I can't remember. That was actually a good game as well, because you didn't have to take part in the race if you didn't want to. You could actually watch the race like it was broadcast on TV. You'd have the replay cameras and it would go between all the cars as the race progressed, and if someone retired it would show, you know, a crash or an engine expire. That was actually really good. I think that was either 2003 or 2004. But I don't know. There's only so much a cash cow can take before it dies. And I think they've really, you know, flogged the cash cow to death with Codemaster doing Formula 1. But that's just my 2 cents, you know. My opinions don't count for nothing. But what do you think? Well, at least I lapped Plato. Unfortunately, though, I pushed him off going through the chicane and made him lose second place, but I will push off the Honda Accord. If I can catch up to this sod. Go on, stop braking. Go off into the gravel. There we go. Right, Plato, where are you? There you are. Well, get a move on. Oh, come on, it's just a Peugeot. You can get past him, look. Just push him out the way. There, go on. Oh, stop. Bloody spinning. Alright, let me just get past Plato again, and we've lapped everyone, I think. Unless someone else has got past Plato while we were battling through the field. Right, final 10 laps then. I can't remember where the next two rounds are. I think it might be at Thruxton again. Or Alton Park, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the tracks that would be ideal for the touring car bowling. I know Donington is. Croft definitely is, as we found out. Thruxton is a bit like this track, not so much because there's a... well, it's just all runoff. There's no real impenetrable barrier apart from when you're going through the club chicane at the end of the lap. And even then that's hit and miss. Alton Park, not so sure. Brands Hatch is a bit like this track as well, not really suited for touring car bowling, no cars retire really. Yeah, I think the only real tracks are Donington and Croft. So, oh well, I can't remember. We'll have to see where we are for, what was it, round 17 and 18. Getting closer to the end. That's why I haven't done any more ToCA 2 yet, because I want to get all the games done in chronological order. So I thought, well, if I finish the first game off first, then I can carry on with the second. I've already finished the third, which, again, is a bit ass about face. I should have waited I got the other two done. But, oh well, at least they're, you know, the second one is close to completion. So all I need to do then is just finish off ToCA 2 and then put all three of them in a chronological playlist for all to enjoy. I think that might have been the leader. Oh well. Lap 29. Out the way. Excuse me. Angry driver coming through. Cleland for the third time. Cleland for the third time. Six laps to go. Oh crap. How much damage we got on the car? Not as much as we had for race 1. Side windows are cracked. The back window is intact though. Again, can't see the front because it doesn't let you. Five to go. It's quite funny when you do play these old games. The main three that all came out round about the same time was ToCA Touring Cars, Micro Machines V3, and the first Colin McRae Rally. If you play those, they use pretty much the same sound effects in each of the games. The screeching tyre sound effects is present in this game, V3 and Colin McRae. The collision noises as well are all the same. They're all recycled assets. I think they were slightly changed in the second ToCA game. I'm not sure. And yes, I will get on and start Colin McRae Rally 2 soon. Again, I just want to get some of these older series completed first, because they are going to be top priority, so I don't get too overloaded with things like I am at the moment. Alright, lap 33, 3 laps to go. Oopsie. We didn't get into the 46 lap time either. I got 2 laps, so I can see if I can do it. Might not happen though. Nope. Cut too much of the grass. Again, car got very unstable. Went on 2 wheels, couldn't really turn it properly. 0.52 of a second back. Oh, slow it down. Excuse you. Final lap. Oh, for God's sake. You know it's going to happen because you can hear the tires screeching immediately. Oh, I think that might be the leader. Unless the Honda's way down in the pack. Go off. And there we go then. Rounds 15 and 16 are complete.
The new Renault driver has done it again, taking the checkered flag in style. Now the race positions.
So it was James Thompson then in second. Plato in third, Tarquini, Bila, Leslie, Rydell and Burt. With Bincliffe, Warwick, Hoy, Harvey, Reed, Cleland, Patrick, Paul Radisich, sorry, and Patrick Watts bringing up the rear.
After a great day's racing here, let's have a look at the current championship standings. The new Renault driver is opening up a substantial lead and must now fancy his chances in the championship.
Yes, I don't think we can be caught now. So yeah, that was rounds 15 and 16 done. We'll be back next time for the next 2 rounds, 17 and 18 of the championship. So once again, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you all next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.